Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Exciting day today, guys. We are participating in the Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy Challenge. It's hosted by my friend Brenda of Menards Market. And check her out, guys. I'll leave her channel link in the description box below, as well as a link to this awesome playlist. Go check it out and show some love. All right, DIY number one. We're going to be taking this 10-inch round that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. These are so nice. And I have this napkin that I purchased on Amazon. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this over and we are going to separate the layers of the napkin. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save the back sheet. Turn this over now. We're going to take some Mod Podge, just some, any type. This is a glossy finish. You can use a matte finish. There's no certain type that works better for this. And we're going to just pour this all over our wood round, just like so. Getting enough, but not too much. Then you're going to take a paintbrush, or you can use a sponge brush for this, and you want to smooth this out all over your round, right out to the edges. Apply your napkin in the position you want it. And we want the lemon word to show for sure. Just down the bottom, that's fine. Just like so. And smooth out. You can pat it. Oh, this is beautiful already. Okay, we're going to let this sit and dry, and we're going to come back and do the next step. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dry our napkin onto the surface of our round. And for our next step, we'll be taking our sponge sander and going around the edges in a downward motion to remove all of the excess napkin. We're left with an absolutely beautiful surface. Okay, our next step, we're going to take a piece of parchment paper, just like so. We're going to put it over our piece. Okay, just like this. I am going to be using my mini press right here. Now, I purchased this on Amazon. I'll leave the link in my description box below. Turn it on here. It just takes seconds to heat. Making sure, again, make sure everything is dry before you do the last two steps on your piece. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put our parchment paper over our napkin on our wood round. And we're going to press it out. Just like so. Just going over the entire piece. This activates the Mod Podge at the bottom and just it adheres. You would never know that it's a separate piece from the wood round. It looks painted on. I love this technique. And there we have it. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and now I purchased these little place cards at Hobby Lobby last week, I do believe it was. For 99 cents. So super affordable. I thought we're going to put one like right there just to kind of give it that pop and a little added extra something, something. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to Mod Podge this as well right onto our piece. Spread it all around, just like so, right down to the corners, just like so. It's going to just give our piece that little bit of pop. I'm going to place it right here. Perfect. Just like so. Again, we want to make sure that our piece is dry right onto our board. Just like that. I think that's beautiful. Just add that little extra something, something. Okay, now it's time. We're going to make our bow. I purchased this ribbon at Hobby Lobby for 50% off. We're going to make a simple little bow just to put here at the bottom. You can make this as big or as little as you want. Squeeze it in the center, just like so. Take a small piece of jute twine. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the back of our bow. Add our jute twine, just like so. This is what's going to hold our bow together in the center. Just like that. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue right here. Just a wee bit. Watch your fingers. Just like so. Just to hold that together nice and firm. Cut off the excess. I'm going to fluff our little bow up. This is adorable. Oh my gosh. So cute. We want to get this right in the center, down below here of our piece. You can even put it up a little bit higher, would look cute. Right below the little lemon word. You're going to go ahead, put a little bit of hot glue, adhere it to our piece, and we have our bow on. Absolutely adorable. So cute. There we go. Now this is just a piece of the nautical rope that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. We're going to lay our hanger. We want to make sure that it's nice and straight. Just like this. I like a little bit of the hanger showing, but do what you guys like. Make it your own, however you like it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my hot glue on. Then for added extra security, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a piece of painter's tape. Just like this. Awesome. And there we have it. Our little lemon round is complete. I think this turned out absolutely amazing. Okay, and on to DIY number 2. DIY number 2. I have 4 1-gallon paint stir sticks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up with the ruled side down. Okay, just like so. You can use your L ruler if you want to keep these straight. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another one of the paint stir sticks here, and we're going to, we just want to cut off just the top. Okay. So we're going to take our pencil and we're going to mark right here. Just right there. Okay. Now with my miter shears, I'm going to simply cut on the lines. Go ahead and set our handles to the side and use in future projects. Now we want our ruled side up for our bottom two. And I say bottom two because I've been working on this embroidery, and I completed this embroidery 2 days ago, and I knew I wanted to use it for this challenge. So what we're going to do before we adhere it to our paint stir sticks is I'm going to turn it over like so. Make sure that our surface is nice and clean and free of debris. I'm going to turn it over like so, and we are going to press this with our mini iron. We're going to put our parchment paper over. We're going to grab our little mini press. We're just going to make sure that this is nice and wrinkle free. Just like so. Go. Now, I have a 5x7 canvas that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put Mod Podge all over this canvas. Really light coat of Mod Podge on this, guys. Okay. Now we're going to adhere our Be Zesty embroidery right on to this 5x7, just like so. This is beautiful. We're going to go ahead and we're going to let this dry. And we'll be right back. And we'll be taking our parchment paper, placing it over our piece, right down to the material, and just placing it over our canvas. And this is going to activate the Mod Podge to the material, to the fabric. You don't need much on this, guys, because this is embroidered. You just need to make sure that this is adhered well to our canvas, just like so. Okay, now, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to let this set and dry, and we're going to come back and do our final step. Our final step, you need to take 2 of our 1 gallon paint stir sticks, and what we're going to do with these, guys, is we're going to put them on in front of us on the ruled side. Okay, ruled side up, like so. Okay, I'm going to take, we'll do the top first. I'm going to take, and I just want to even this out on the sides, make it look even. How's that? Looks pretty good to me. Want it nice and even there so it's straight. I'm going to pull this back. Okay. Going to take some hot glue. Just like so. I'm going to run a bead of hot glue right down our piece. Just like that. You want your finger protectors and or your spatula for this. We're going to put this right up against our canvas. Okay. I just put it pushed it down until I felt it hit the canvas. And then we're going to go just like this. Okay. All right. All right. Now, again, we're going to repeat that on the top. We want to like sandwich, and we want to sandwich our fabric in between our piece, just like so. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead again, apply some hot glue. You don't need much because you have that on the bottom that will definitely come through. You want to make sure you're even here, and you can kind of see, guys, you can kind of see your canvas down there. You want your canvas just like so. Or excuse me, your material just like so. Any material up here we're going to cut right off, so that's no worries at all. Okay, just like so. Now we're going to turn this over and we're going to repeat the same process at the bottom of our piece. And you can go, just make sure it's straight and buttered right up to the bottom of your canvas, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue these on. Be right back. We've taken 2 more paint stir sticks and we've cut them down in the same manner, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over here, purposely leaving about a 1/4 inch on the end. About a 1/4 inch, just like so. Put this up like this. Hit it with some hot glue. Boom, boom, right. And there. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. For our final touch today, what we're going to do is I have these 4 silver tacks that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and we're simply going to take them. We're going to center these as good as possible right into our paint stir sticks, just like so, just like that. Just gives it that finished look. Did you guys like my measurement there? A little bit higher, I think. There we go. Okay. And the same thing at the bottom. You have it. I think my embroidery turned out absolutely adorable. I've simply taken the tacks and put here. Now I had trouble getting this last tack in, and I just took a little bit on my drill, drilled it through, put a little bit of hot glue on there, and it's perfect. Now I'm going to use this for a counter sitter. You could also hang these on a wall in a kitchen, a bathroom, wherever you see fit. Love it. Okay, guys, and on to our third and final DIY. Third and final DIY, we're going to make Wreath. I could not let the easy peasy lemon squeezy challenge go by without making a wreath. So this is a 14-inch wreath form that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I have this gorgeous burlap ribbon that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap our entire wreath form in this burlap ribbon. You will definitely need your finger protectors and or your spatula for this one, guys. Just like this. Here, a little bit more glue. All right. This is a nice, sturdy spool of ribbon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, again, 3/4 of an inch about over. You only want like a 1/4 inch to an 1/8 inch. So you can cover your wreath form. Now, along the way, you'll know when, at your own discretion, put a dab of glue here and there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get our wreath form wrapped. Where we will be placing our greenery and our fruit, I'm going ahead and I'm using a rougher burlap. This I purchased at Wal Mart and I cut in half, just like so. And I'm going to go all the way to the end of where we started our original ribbon. our wreath wrapped. Now this is the rough side I was speaking of. Now we're going to put this to the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of our wreath. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I have these fern leaves that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and they're fabulous actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the rough ends off of them. We're going to hot glue these in a cross motion, if that makes sense. Just like this. Glue this one here. We're going to do the other side just like this, keeping it even, nice and even. Just like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to layer another one like this. Keep your finger protectors and that spatula handy, guys. This. All right, now these are the smaller ones. We're just going to go like this. I always hold it up to see how it's looking. And there we go. We're going to do this one and we're going to call it good. That's going to be fine. Okay. Now, I have these gorgeous lemons that I purchased at a store here in Michigan called Meijer. They are just beautiful. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to try to place 3 and see what 3 look like. Stem and all, just like that. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead right here in the center. Gaba hot glue. Now, if you're going to be putting these in the sun, make sure that you are using an E6000, a liquid Gorilla Glue, not the stick. Any hot glue, and you put it in the sun, it's going to melt naturally. So that's going to cause your wreath to fall down. So for time purposes, I'm just using the Gorilla hot glue right now. But I tell you what, guys, later on, I will go back when I put this on my front door and make sure that there's an E6000 reinforcement on this, because we don't want it to fall all over. There we go. Okay. I'll make sure they're nice and sturdy in there, and if they're not, just add more glue. And we'll put this one nice and even over here. Now see, I like that. That's showing that. That's really pretty, actually. Hot glue, our lemon. Now, yesterday I went shopping and I seen these and I thought these were so pretty. These yellow rosebuds. I think they're gorgeous. And I thought, well, my goodness, what a nice contrast that would be with our lemons. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these right here on our wreath, just like so. I'm going to just nestle these right in. I think that's gorgeous. Just adds a little bit of a different touch, a little bit of a different contrast to our piece. And they look real. You know, I'm all about that. Beautiful. I love it. And for our Shawnee bow, the ribbons we're going to be using today are this lemon, gorgeous lemon ribbon that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, as well as the dotted Swiss yellow. Okay, how we're going to do this is we're taking a 3.5-inch round. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to measure out Guys, and there we go. There's our Shawnee bow. I am loving this one, friends. I think that this turned out so beautiful. Again, I'll have instructions on how to make my Shawnee bows in my description box below. Okay, let's grab our wreath and get that beauty on there. Okay, here is our wreath, guys. I absolutely adore this. This turned out beautiful. Okay, now we want to put our Shawnee bow smack dab in the center, and that's going to be it, guys. No sayings, no signs, no anything. Just our gorgeous bow up here right in the center. If you'd like to reinforce this with E6000 or a stronger, more industrial glue, I absolutely would do so if this is going in any type of sunshine. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way this turned out, guys. Okay, gonna hold that for a second. Wreath. Again, go check out Brenda. Brenda, my friend, this was absolutely one of my favorite challenges that you've given us. I love it. Thank you so much. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Have a blessed day, everyone, and a happy Memorial Day. Bye.